Hey, I am super excited because it is Warmachine Week. Those of you who know this game love this game. Those of you who don't, I'm going to show you what it's about. Those of you who do love the game, stick around because in about 2 minutes, I'm going to show you some really awesome terrain. I'm only giving you a little sneak of it. I'll hold up the whole thing in a minute. Of where you can find it for cheap and make your table look really good and unique. Now, for those of you who don't know Warmachine, it's a great game because you collect models, you paint them. If you've ever built model cars or model airplanes before, it's perfect for you because you get to glue your plastic models just like you do with airplanes and cars, but in the end you play a game where you get to blow up another guy with it. It's awesome. For those of you who haven't built models before, don't be intimidated. It's literally just like Legos, but you super glue your pieces together so they stay together, and you still get to fight another army with them. We sell these boxes at my store. They're about $100, a little bit cheaper, and they're awesome. Now, when we're talking about paints, it's really cool because this guy is Kador, or Kador, however you pronounce the army. And I got to paint him really unique because this guy has an ice axe, and I was able to give his axe a unique snow fleck frost feel. Somebody else might paint their army red, but nobody painted theirs to look like my guy looks. I get to decide how it looks, and it's awesome. And the cool thing about Mana Game Store is that whenever you buy your models from us, we want you to be able to paint them without breaking your wallet. I have a huge collection of premium model paints here. No dealing with crappy acrylics. And these are always in store, free for you to use whenever you buy your models from us. And if you don't buy your models from us, but you still want to come into paint, we have our paint station that's free to rent. You get to rent the paints, tons of brushes, really, really cheap. We're rented by the hour. You just get to hang out and have fun. And I'll even show you how to paint really well. For those of you who are constantly stuck in this place of trying to put a really cool board together, it can be tough. Because if you play on a flat board, it's like shooting somebody in a field. It's boring, there's no cover or anything like that. But you don't have the money and the time to build and paint, put all of your own terrain together. Games Workshop has some really, really good terrain. It's like metal bastions and blown up terrain, all this other, but it's all futuristic, and it kind of leaves you in the lurch if you're playing Hordes or Warmachine, because these guys aren't really for space combat. They're steampunk. You want something older and richer and more awesome. So I started hunting down, and I found myself some really cool, pro-painted, awesome, ready-go-to terrain. This piece, anywhere, because of its kind of Romanesque setting and how awesome it looks, probably be a couple $100. You'd have to paint it yourself. You'd never make it look this good. But where do you find something like this that fits your models to scale that well that's actually about $50? Well, I'll tell you. PetSmart. Crazy. PetSmart. But you see this? It's actually for a fish tank. This is aquatic terrain. It's so funny that I ran into this stuff because it's really cool to be able to get pieces like this, and here's the one I sneaked, show you the full base, because it's actually to scale for your models, and it's really, really cool. And you can create some dynamic settings that aren't boring. One of the other pieces that I got was with the terrarium section, where you would see like lizards and spiders and other things like that. And when you take your Warcaster and actually set it in the setting, it looks like freaking Endor with its giant trees from Star Wars, and it just gives your board something unique to play with. Here's another piece that I found that's just so gorgeous, and when you set it flat on the table, it looks good. Last of all, one of the other pieces is you'll find like caves like this, again, for fish tanks and things like that. But you can see that your guys can easily perch up on there, like one of my riflemen can sit there and shoot down and all of this other stuff. And if you don't like the neon green of it because it just looks too alien, take some spray paint, spray it, dry brush it, and have some fun. This piece was maybe like $15, not 40, not 60. It saves you a ton of money. I want you guys to have cool boards. Now, we always have awesome battle boards at Mana. We have our paint stations that you can rent. And if you haven't played Warmachine or Hordes, come by. I will teach you how to play for free. And again, I have test models like this and armies you don't even have to buy. Your first training game is on us, and we will give you an army to play with, and I will teach you how to play for free. And if you want to spend some time learning which army that you like before you drop your paycheck on like a huge army or something, we've got all the armies there, and you can just rent them for just a couple bucks each game that you play, so that you're not having to do and commit to something you're not happy with. You can try before you buy. I love my store, love talking to you guys and giving you cool ideas for gaming, and I hope you have a freaking awesome day. Enjoy yourself and game and have fun. Bye.